What if I told you that the secret to making your first $1 million has nothing to do with luck, family, money, or fancy degrees, and everything to do with one simple mindset shift? Imagine being completely broke. No savings, no investors, not even a clear plan, but still finding a way to turn that nothing into a $1 million reality. Sounds impossible, right? But it's not. I started from absolute zero. No rich background, no business experience, just a laptop, Wi-Fi, and a hunger to escape mediocrity. And in this video, I'm going to take you step by step through exactly how I turned my broke beginning into my first $1 million success. This isn't a get-rich-quick story. It's a roadmap built from failure, patience, strategy, and execution. Because if I can do it, so can you. Welcome to MN Biz Spark, where we explore the real-world journeys of entrepreneurs who started with nothing and built everything. In today's video, I'll share my personal journey of how I went from zero, literally broke, to earning my first $1 million. You'll learn the real steps, the mindset changes, and the systems I built along the way. Whether you're a student, an employee, or just someone tired of living paycheck to paycheck, this video will give you a proven path to start building wealth from scratch. So grab your notebook, because what you're about to hear could change the direction of your life forever. When I first decided to change my life, I was not starting from zero. I was starting from negative. I had debt, no savings, and no clear path. I remember the day vividly. I was sitting in a small rented apartment, frustrated with how life was going, and I told myself, if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'll stay exactly where I am. That realization hit like lightning. So I made a decision to learn how money actually works and to figure out how people create wealth from nothing. The first step wasn't about starting a business. It was about rewiring my mindset. I stopped thinking like an employee and started thinking like an owner. I realized rich people don't trade time for money. They build systems that work for them. So I started learning skills that had value in the real market. I didn't have money for fancy courses, so I went to the best free school in the world, YouTube. I studied digital marketing, copywriting, social media strategy, and online sales for hours every single day. For 3 months straight, I consumed everything I could. My goal was simple: find one skill that could help someone solve a problem. That's the foundation of all wealth, solving problems. Once I had enough confidence, I started offering digital marketing services to small businesses in my city. My first client paid me $80 to run ads on Facebook. It wasn't much, but it proved something powerful, that I could create value without needing capital. From there, I reinvested every dollar into better tools and more knowledge. I didn't buy new clothes or gadgets. I bought books, software, and mentorships. Slowly, my results improved, and word started to spread. Clients began referring me to others. Within 6 months, I was earning $2,000 a month, then $5,000, and eventually $10,000. That's when I hit a crucial realization. If I wanted to scale beyond survival, I needed to stop working in the business and start working on the business. So I built a small, remote team. I hired freelancers, graphic designers, writers, and ad managers from around the world. I learned how to delegate tasks and focus on growth. Every project became smoother, faster, and more profitable. I started building case studies showing how I helped clients triple their sales. Those case studies became marketing tools, attracting more clients organically. But the biggest breakthrough came when I learned how to productize my knowledge. I turned my experience into online courses and templates that could sell automatically. I built a simple sales funnel that ran 24/7. Suddenly, I was making money even while I slept. That's when I realized the goal isn't just to make money, it's to build systems that keep making money. By the end of my second year, I had crossed 6 figures, but I wasn't done. I started reinvesting profits into digital assets, websites, affiliate marketing, and online content. I built my brand by sharing everything I learned: failures, lessons, and strategies. People started following my journey, and soon I was invited to speak at events, collaborate with creators, and consult for startups. That exposure multiplied my income beyond what I ever imagined. The turning point came when I launched my first big digital product, a full business training course. It generated $250,000 in just a few months. That's when I realized I had officially built something scalable. From that point on, it was all about repetition and optimization, improving the offer, expanding the audience, and building trust. Within 3 years, I hit the $1 million mark. But the truth is, the million itself wasn't the goal. It was the byproduct of consistency, patience, and solving problems. Along the way, I failed multiple times. I lost clients, messed up projects, and faced self-doubt countless times. But every failure taught me something new, something I could apply to improve. I learned that every successful entrepreneur has one thing in common. They don't stop, they adapt. I also realized that the key to going from $0 to $1,000 isn't about doing everything. It's about mastering one thing, dominating it, and then expanding. I mastered online marketing first, then built on that foundation. And here's what I learned. Wealth is a skill. Once you learn how to create it, you can repeat it anywhere. You don't need luck, you need leverage. Leverage of time, skill, and attention. You use free tools and free knowledge to build your first income stream. Then you use that income to build assets that work for you. It's a cycle of growth. Today, my business runs with automated systems, and my team manages operations while I focus on strategy and new ideas. The beauty of this journey is that I still remember where it started, with $0 but a burning desire to change. So if you're watching this and feeling stuck, let me tell you something. You're not behind. You're just beginning. Your current situation is not your final destination. You don't need money to start. You need resourcefulness. You need to learn to trade value before you trade money. Learn something valuable, offer it, improve it, repeat it. That's the formula. Making your first million isn't about overnight success, it's about daily discipline. Every single day, do one thing that moves you closer to your goal. One call, one email, one client, one step forward. Over time, those small steps compound into massive results. I built my first $1 million business not because I was special, but because I refused to quit. I learned to love the process, and that's the real secret. The process builds the person, and the person builds the business. If you had to start from zero today, what's the first skill you'd learn? Comment below. I'll reply personally. Would you rather build a service business or a digital product? Tell me in the comments. If you're still watching, type, "I'm starting today" in the comments so I know you're serious about your future. So that's my journey, from zero to my first million. No secret investors, no big loans, no overnight success. Just a clear vision, consistent effort, and an obsession with creating value. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. You don't need to be rich to start, but you need to start to get rich. The first dollar you earn from your own effort will change your mindset forever. From there, everything is momentum. You're not waiting for opportunity. You're building it. And one day you'll look back and realize your zero was actually your greatest advantage. So if you found value in this story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to MN Biz Spark, and share this video with someone who's still doubting themselves. Because the truth is, the next millionaire might just be watching this video right now, if you decide to start today.